Welcome to Zen in a Moment, Episode 9 with Zen Crier-DeBrook. I have a beautiful thing I get to bring here to your attention today, and hopefully you'll have a wonderful time thinking about it. I have this concept, it's called 100 million reeds, R-E-E-D-S, like reeds on the outside of a pond. You know how you have a pond and then these reeds grow up all along the outside edge, and all the little critters in the pond, the fish and the pollywogs, the little crawdads and bugs and things that are too tiny to be out in the big part of the pond, they're behind the reeds. And if you take a boulder and you slam it into the middle of that pond, these big ripples go out. But when they hit the reeds, they get smaller and smaller and smaller until they're gone. Those reeds create a V behind them. And that V is peaceful. Well, I believe that you're like a reed. You're here listening to this work because you have a certain level of spirituality, of growth that you've done, work that you've put in. And when something happens where a boulder is thrown into your life or your community, you have the opportunity for that wave to be processed using your internal guidance system. The opening is created, and then all the little ones behind you who aren't there yet, who don't have this concept, who are just trying to figure out how to survive or find any kind of spiritual grounding. There's a lot of people out there that don't have the concepts that you have already. And they're getting there, but they're not there yet, and they need their own reeds. They need that place to grow where they're not being thrown around all the time. And I believe that those of us who are on the cutting edge and doing the work are that. We are the ones who are being the change we want to see in the world. So it doesn't have to be a big giant boulder. It can be as simple as my favorite example of someone honking because you didn't jump off the line when the light turned green. And I don't know about for you, but for me, I go to shame. My husband goes to aggression. F you. And I go to what? I'm sorry I didn't get there fast enough. Sometimes I get into anger. How dare you? I barely had a second. I was paying attention. What's wrong with that guy? But that frequency that I'm talking about, you know your own one. And then I go walk into a Starbucks and I've still got that energy. I'm not as kind. I'm not as loving. I'm not as open as I usually am. And that frequency gets transferred to the person behind the counter. And that person transferred it to the person behind me. And maybe that person had a ton of frequency that day that was off. No one was being a reed for them. And so here's the deal. You can be that reed. You can be the one that actually transmutes the negative energy, the anger, the fear, the desire for retaliation, the fighting, the arguing, the discrediting, the censoring, all of the things that are happening. You can be that reed. Now imagine if we had 100 million reeds in the world. Imagine if we had 100 million people creating that beautiful reed V of peace behind them. These things matter. It's like a pinball machine if we're not careful. Things get out of control really fast. But when you find your opening, you're back into alignment. You're back into the state of allowing. You're back into a place where you are in command of the frequency that you put out. And that frequency is contagious. Just like anger is contagious, despair, disappointment, fear is contagious. Opening is contagious. And you know how to open. So I just want to encourage you today and share with you again that you matter, that these things matter, that you have more power than you think. I hope you have an amazing day, and I am sending you love and blessings. Are you feeling stuck? Are you in your own personal Groundhog Day? I know what that feels like. And I want to let you know, if you're enjoying the Zen in a Moment mini pods, I have something even more profound and powerful for you. I have a community that I've started, Fear Free Human Collective, and there is a free level It costs nothing to join. In that free level, you'll get a free trial of our 14-day quick start program called the Fear Free Mind Experience. You get the first 4 days of that. And you also get access to our membership area where we have a general discussion, where you can meet other people who are using their internal guidance system. And I have a monthly masterclass that I do where we take on a topic every single month where you examine your closings and I share with you how to get rid of closing thinking. You know, for instance, I know one month that we did is the self-sabotage, all the thinking we have that's negative about ourselves and who we are and what we do and what we're accomplishing and how far along we are in life. And we get together and we will explore that and release all those closings and find openings. I want to have you come and join this program. It's free for you to join. If you want to do more, you can. It's super affordable. But at least come join the free and be around people who are like-minded like you and who are learning to use their internal guidance system. I want to enjoy this with you and have you be a part of this, because if you're listening to this mini pod, you're special and you have something to contribute to the world. And I want to know more about you and what you're here to do. So go to BeFearFreeNow.com and check out what we have to offer. Check out the people in the community. You'll get to see our members in our membership directory, and you're going to get to you'll find that the people who are attracted to the internal guidance system work are pretty awesome. They're very special. I hope to see you there. I'm sending you love and blessings. Go forth and have an amazing day.